So what was it like doing that bit though in the car? Were you really smoking pot or was it?
Oh, you mean when we filmed it?
Yeah, when we filmed it.
Oh no, when we filmed it, we couldn't smoke real weed because we had to do all that driving. And if you notice, we were driving. Cheech was driving, and so we couldn't get too stoned. In fact, one time when we were waiting for a shot, they started rolling the camera, and we were so stoned because we smoked a little joint ourselves, and we sat there. And the guy goes, "Are you guys coming?" "No, we're rolling." And he said, "Yeah, that's what we." And he said, "Are you guys coming?" We said, "Oh, fuck, yeah, we forgot." So we drove up, but you can't get high and work, but you can sure get high after. And that's what we did many times.
Let's talk about 420, how great cannabis is, and why, how it's helped you in your life. Cannabis, pot.
Well, cannabis is a gift to us from God. Seriously. In the Bible, God is known as the Most High. And that's no lie. And when he appeared to Moses in the form of a burning bush, and he talked to Moses, and the burning bush said, "Hey, Mo, come here, boy. This bud's for Jews." And Moses, and everybody got stoned, and think about it, in the Bible, Moses led his people into the desert to get away from working on the pyramids, and got them in the desert, and they wandered the desert for 40 years, some long time, and they walked around, and his wife was saying, "Hey, will you ask somebody?" Because he was lost, man, but he was stoned, he didn't give a fuck, and the weed is. But you think about hemp, what hemp is good for. Hemp was the reason that we had the pyramids themselves. And I'll tell you how that worked out. Because in order to get the big stones up the way they did, they had to use cables, rope. And that rope was made out of hemp. And what they did, they would tie the rope, big, like cable rope, around the rock that they needed to pull up, and then they tied the other end to a counterweight. And the counterweight, when they pushed the counterweight off the edge, and then they'd have the slaves. And what they would soak the ground with olive oil, and so the mud would be all slippery. And then they would push that big ass rock up in the cornerstones, and that's how they made the pyramids. And so everything that, as we advanced in our civilization, was thanks to hemp, because it was the hemp sails that enabled the ships to sail for Columbus to get lost and find America. Think it was India, but he was also smoking the shit too. Because you don't just make rope and say, "Well, what do we do with this bud? Throw it away?" No. You're getting high all the time. So cannabis, there's a lot more to cannabis
and what about,
than what we know.
Okay, talk about what happens when you smoke cannabis around your cats, Matt. Like, with your pets.
Oh,
your
yeah. First time I saw my cat get high, I said, "Wow, that means that shit's good," because my cat's fussy, That cat wouldn't eat it. He's very fussy what he eats. But he got so fucked up, man. And I didn't know, I didn't know he was fucked up. What it was, I didn't see him in the room, And anyway, I knew he was stoned because he was walking, he was trying to walk on the table, and he literally walked off the edge, and the cat tripped, but he got hung up with one claw, and he's hanging there. And he's looking at me like, "I'm okay." "No, I'm okay. I meant to do this." No, really. And then now every time he hears a bong, he comes running over. He's running over and sit there going. First time he did that, I thought I was going deaf, man. Is he fucking mowing or what? Well, he's a cool cat. And my dog likes to get high too, but he's boring. He gets high and goes to sleep.
And how many grandchildren do you have? Do you remember? Oh, let's see if he remembers how many grandchildren.
That's an embarrassing question. I got 6.
Well, 5, and you're a great
5?
Yeah, and then you're a great
5 that I know.
Yeah.
Woo! Yeah, I got 5 little grandkids.
Yeah, and what's it like being a stoner granddad?
Oh. Yeah. No, I know what you're alluding to, yeah. I got the cutest kids, but now when I want to get high, I can't just go in my room and smoke up. I'm old school, and I really don't feel the getting high. I don't feel right unless I'm hiding. Because I grew up, they had to make sure So I was doing that. I was on my roof actually, and I'm smoking and looking around. I feel somebody looking at me. It's my little grandson, and he's looking at me and goes, "What you doing, Grandpa?" I don't know why I said it, but I just automatically said, "Fuck off." Of course, he gets big eyes at me, and he went running and telling his mom, "Grandpa said that, fuck off." Just old habits, man.
Yeah, but you have to be nice to those grandkids, because those are the ones that help you with your iPad, right?
Oh, yeah, now. I got a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
I relate to her more than anybody in the world. Because if she doesn't like something, she pouts. That's what I do. When you get old, that's what, we got no ways of communicating. Because when you get old, people tend to ignore you. And I like it myself. Fuck off, I don't care. I can sit there alone with my brain, But we're all that, yeah, but with technology, I'm old school again, when I see a payphone, I get tears in my eyes. I remember those days.
Are you guys ready for another clip? Should we do another clip?